to Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates. As we'll see, the number 19 team in the country, the Memphis Tigers, taking on a fellow opponent from the American, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Pirates will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So the Memphis Tigers offense will go to work first. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got him in the flat. Still on his feet at the 35.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. Lewis to throw. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Lost to throw on first down. Fakes to grab.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Rides the back on the option to give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Pirates offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Dropping back, it's Hauser. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Really impressed with how this team has seized momentum here, playing on the road in this hostile environment. Their offense gets it first. They march down the field. They put up some points. And here's the defense now on their first drive, getting a critical sack on third down.
And the Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the running back from the shotgun. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Takes it on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Pirates with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to throw. It's Hauser. Throws to the back. That's caught. It's Montgomery. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. And the Pirates want to pick up the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. The Pirates getting set on 1st and 10. He's in open space downfield. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Trying play action. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Yeah, and linebackers have to do a really good job of playing the run, but you could see sitting back in cover 2, understanding I got to get my zone, get my eyes on the QB, break on the football. Nice play by that linebacker. Nice pick.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Smith takes the handoff. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Lewis wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. The give on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The play action fake. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers. Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
East Carolina, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Quickly to the tight end. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. We've reached the break, and Memphis is holding on to the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Off the play fake on first down. A strike downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the Pirates will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quick release by the QB.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The give is to Smith. Fighting off the defender. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Punt is on its way. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Pirates in the hurry-up.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
They'll try the run. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Pirates trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. At the 20, he's got space. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Pirates, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the red zone, looking for a space. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Hauser. He's got it on the move. vision, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently, does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hawkins. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The give on the inside. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Memphis just keeps moving the chains on this drive. They're set up with another first down. Lewis to throw. He's going for it all. He's got it on the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cross. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Off play action. He's got it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Memphis heads to the line with a 1st and goal. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Memphis.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They go 83 yards on the drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. That's caught. It's Smith. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Looking downfield, it's Hauser. Here's a heap. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. And the Pirates will call on their punt team. Wants to return it. And he's going to get it up to about their 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Grab near the marker. It's Smith. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Lewis wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And that lead grows even bigger. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're gonna see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
Here he comes with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something.
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
Lets it fly. Throw to the end zone, picked off. So you come out of the locker room for the second half, and right away, you throw a pick.
Bad news, too, because you go into the locker room and you sort of regroup, and you start thinking about how you're going to attack this defense, what adjustments you're going to make. You feel like you got a good plan running out of the locker room, and then to throw a pick right away, man, that is a gut punch.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Smith takes the handoff. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Tigers are in the hurry-up.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Lewis to throw. Finds his tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Memphis! And they take it in for 6 more points. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49.
27, East Carolina, 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Brings up second down.
They're looking to throw on second and short. Gets it out fast. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Tempo in overdrive.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum.
There he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
To the ground. He's got it again. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2. The Pirates want to crank the tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
And the Pirates back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Using the quick game. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. He'll keep it himself. Smashes through the tackle. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. The Pirates have it in scoring position on first and goal. Finds his big tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Brings up second and goal.
Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, East Carolina. The offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Getting set for the point after. Splits the uprights. They march 79 yards on the drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. Memphis will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Back to pass, it's Hauser. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Smith.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that. And then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
With the catch, it's Smith. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers.
27, East Carolina, 14.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So 1st down will open up the final period. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Pirates will hustle to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, they're running the curl route against zone coverage, so the quarterback knows he's going to have to put that one on his receiver. And you saw the velocity and the arm talent this guy has. That was a missile.
1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. Back to throw, it's Hauser. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! Fitted in the window for the score. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. From the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Caught in the backfield, it's Hawkins. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. A 3rd down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Hunt is on its way. And the returner goes down. Here comes the offense onto the field again. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Smith. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
And it was the defense that got this started, right? They were the ones who got the stop, forced a punt, gave it back to the offense, who now just picked up a nice completion. You win as a team, but give the defense credit for getting this thing going.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Working that left side now. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
And the Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Jenkins. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Makes the grab down the middle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And now, 4th quarter, 4-down territory almost certainly as they get ready to try to grab the lead. He'll pull it on the read. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, ECU!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th. So they move the ball 43 yards on that drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Lewis wants to pass. A strike downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Pulls it in. It's Cross. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hawkins. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Now they'll run it on the toss. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And he can't get it off. Taken down. the chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give to the tailback. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on fourth. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. The field goal is no good. And guys, not only a miss, but a missed opportunity to take the lead.
Oh, and they let a golden opportunity slip away. A chance to take the lead. Ball goes off the upright. Game's not over, but they're not going to get too many more chances like that.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To throw, it's Hauser. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. The Pirates send out the punt unit. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And now on second down for this offense. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.